on out here, two-time Grammy Award-winning songwriter who's now got a brand new album of his own. Oh, no, come on in.
Okay.
Jonte Austin, get out of here.
How are you? Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, well, thank you.
You have so much to talk about.
Awesome. Yes, happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
We are so excited to have you. We belong together, Mary J. Blige. I mean, you've worked with so many people, so many artists. What is this like?
It's amazing, man, to, especially for like Mariah Carey and Mary J. Blige, who, got their start, a few years before me. I grew up watching them on television, in high school and watching them, and now I'm getting a chance to sit beside them and co-write records. It's amazing.
So, yeah, what is it like? Okay, you're writing for like Aaliyah, for Beyonce, and then you have to sit down and you're like, all right, I'm working on my own material. What is that? How do you do that? Is there a difference?
Yeah, how do you transition into that?
The approach is kind of the same, but the difference is, when I'm working with or writing for another artist, I always like to try to, speak to them and get in their head and see where they are and what they want to say, from a lyrical standpoint. And then for me, if it's more personal as I'm writing, if it feels like, okay, this could be a Jonte song, then I may pull that one back.
I was gonna say, do you ever feel like you write a song for someone and then you say, you know what? Never mind. I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do this one instead.
I used to feel like that often, like when I first started out. But my manager at the time, he said, and it stuck with me. He said, we give these songs away. He was like, because the only reason not to give it away is if you think you can't make another one.
Oh.
And I think you got a million of them in you, so let's, I think it was a song I wanted to keep, and I forget who it was supposed to go to, but that just really stuck with me. Like, if you believe in yourself and you believe that you have more songs in you, and he was like, which I think you do.
Yeah.
And you did. You're spreading the love.
Exactly.
You're spreading the love of all the songs.
How do you start? Like, I'm thinking like We Belong Together. Like, I would sit there like, okay, what's the first word that I say? Like, how does it start? Where do you start from?
We want lyrics 101.
Right. So like, when you're working with someone like, Mariah Carey, who herself is just a phenomenal songwriter. I mean, she's just got inducted into the Songwriter Hall of Fame.
Yes.
It's great. We sit down, music starts playing. Mariah and I, we just get to talking. Jermaine, and we just throw stuff out, and then we get to singing back and forth, and that's just how everything comes together.
And is it the same kind of with every artist? Because I feel like Usher's also so proactive and he's so involved. Do you kind of get feedback, or is it more like, okay, this is what I want you to do?
No, well, Usher is definitely, someone who is, I mean, his albums have always kind of reflected his life, right?
Yeah.
So he's like, he definitely has that voice of like, this is what I want to say, this is what I want to talk about. So, and then another, person who's just a phenomenal singer. It's great to write for like amazing singers, right? So I've been very fortunate, with Usher, Mariah, Mary.
We got to get back. We got to go into how you're now getting your album.
Yeah,
this is like a big deal.
Absolutely, Love, Sex, and Religion is out. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, what is Love, Sex, and Religion about?
Okay,
Love, Sex, and Religion?
It's about love, sex, the three things that I think are important, and kind of all blend together and make for a happy life, happy relationships, and really I think it's. I felt like making this, when you add the religion component in, I say, religion and is like the only thing that like man kind of made or, kind of put their mark on, whereas love, sex, I think those things really are created by the Creator, and it's like, it's beautiful no matter what your love looks like. If it's love, if it's two people, if it's, not hurting anyone and it's you, then it's amazing, whatever that love looks like.
Oh, I love that. Spread the love.
Absolutely.
Spread the love.
100%.
And are you going to spread a little love later on?
Oh, absolutely. Love culture.
Yeah, you got to come back. Okay. Jonte Austin will be back a little later with Love, Sex, and Religion. Stay with us.